Hey you guys, and welcome back to, I keep wanting to tell y'all a vlog. It's not a vlog, it's a video, right? Right. Okay, so the lighting outside has changed. It is now 8:30 in the morning and I just got out of a meeting early. So hopefully I can do this video before my next one starts. Y'all, I'm trying to avoid the glare from the sun in my glasses. So let me see. Okay, good. So but yeah, so thank you to my new subscribers. If you are new here, my name is Adonya RS, and today is another finance video. So this one is all about budgeting, or not really budgeting. I'm just showing you guys how I do my paycheck budget. I'll probably end up doing two videos for you just so you can see how I do my first of the month bills versus my second of the month bills. And as I said in a previous video before, or maybe I didn't, I tried to do this video before the paycheck came out. However, something happened with my screen recording, so I was like, I need to do it over. But anyway, it took a while for me to be comfortable with doing this video, y'all, because it's like, what you think? Financing, or not really financing, but budgeting, I guess you can say your finances. It's a little uncomfortable once you look at it on paper when you're not where you feel like you should be. And honey boo boo kitty, yeah, we're not there yet, but I'm holding myself accountable and I'm just sharing my financial journey with you guys on how eventually I will be where I need to be. And I'm pushing myself to have more of these financial conversations, more of being uncomfortable in 2021, because yeah, I could do this. I think I got it. Don't worry about it. Let's roll. So before I jump right into it, for me, I get paid twice a month. And if you get paid bi-weekly, you get a total of 26 paychecks a year. Now, with getting 26 paychecks a year, of course, you know there's only 12 months in a year. So 12 times 2 is 24. You will get 2 additional paychecks throughout the year. And whenever we get to those months, I'll do a breakdown of what I do with my extra paycheck. Now, for me, my first extra paycheck is in April, and I feel like the second one is in October. I'm not really sure because I didn't calculate all the way to October, but definitely April is when I'll get the first additional paycheck. Anything else I need to tell you? So my husband gets paid weekly, and I already told you I get paid about weekly. So I kept trying to figure out, okay, how do I want to do this? How do I want to tell you guys how I budget my paycheck? I actually budget both of our paychecks. But how do I want to tell you guys or show you guys how I do it? Like, I try to do my paycheck, but it was missing the meat, okay, of it, because my husband pays the utilities. So I was like, how can I be more transparent with you guys? How can I show y'all how we do it? Yeah, so that's what kind of was my thought process in doing this as well. And then I was like, oh, I could do a different video. Anyway, y'all, I'm babbling. I'm just telling y'all my thought process as far as how I wanted to show y'all what I do. And it took me a while to figure it out, but I'm like, girl, you just gotta share. So while I pull this up, I also asked people on Facebook as well. No, I didn't do Instagram. I asked my friends on Facebook, like, you know, how do you guys do your budgeting? Do you do spreadsheets? Do you do the envelopes? I didn't actually know really about the envelopes, but people started commenting on the envelopes. Or do you use a planner? That's what I add. What do you guys do? So that's the question in this video. What do you guys use for budgeting purposes? Are you a calendar person? I know my sister says she used her calendar. Do you use a planner? I know I used a planner at one point in my life because my sister purchased it for me. Or are you like me and you like to do a spreadsheet? I found out that a spreadsheet was more so my thing because I managed it better with the spreadsheet. Y'all, we just gonna have this glare from my window, okay? Okay. So let's go ahead and jump into my screen. I'm just checking the time. Jump into my screen, and let me start sharing, okay? Alright, you guys. So this spreadsheet I just created, this is our realistic bills, no fudging, but I name it my YouTube household bills. That way, you know, I don't have to definitely say what companies they're coming from for privacy reasons, but definitely, y'all, this is the bill, okay? Okay. So what I did is, even though my husband gets paid every week, I do paychecks based off of mine, which is, you know, getting paid every other week. So these are all the bills that we need to accomplish in a 2 weeks frame for the beginning of the month. So I know when I said it out loud, it didn't sound right, but basically the first half of the month. The 17th, I just slid it on in because I know I won't have another paycheck until after. So let's pull up this calendar real quick. All right. So I've already gotten my paycheck, so I apologize again. This video is late. My first paycheck of the year was on the 8th. My second paycheck of the year will be on the 22nd. So with that being said, I have to pay all of my bills that are due by the 22nd with my 8th paycheck. So let me say that again. My first paycheck is on the 8th. So I need to factor out all of my bills that are due before the 22nd. So basically, I calculate everything that's due up until the 21st. Got me? Cool. So basically, in the yellow highlighted area, these are our bills that are typically due with our first paycheck. Now, my husband pays the utilities out of his check. So that's 104 that I really don't have to calculate in my budget. So let's do this. We're going to break this down, right? So y'all, I am this extra. If you are not this extra, don't worry about it, girl. It's just me. But I have to write it out, make it plain, so that I understand. And I keep everything down to the penny. I do want to highlight this area here with our mortgage. I asked my husband the other day, like, how much do you think our mortgage is? He told me what we pay for mortgage, but that's not really what our mortgage is. So we have a HOA in our neighborhood, and what I do is we pay this amount and this amount by the end of the year, the extra that we just had sitting in our mortgage checking accounts, and we'll talk about multiple checking accounts as we go on throughout the year. But in that mortgage checking account, the extra money that we have goes towards our HOA fee. So then that way, at the first of the year, coming in after Christmas and everything else that you need to do, I didn't want to have to worry about how I was going to pay this HOA fee and stuff like that. So yeah, I need to look that up and see what my mortgage is. Actually, you know what? I don't want to know. I might scale back if I do. But daycare, of course, right now we're not paying any child care, so that's $0. But I still have that in case, you know, whenever the time comes that we go back. Now, we did finance the kids' playground set. We have 0% interest for 1 year. So if you factor out the total for the play set was like $3,000. We're blessed enough to be gifted $500, and after $500 from a family member to go towards that for our kids. And then after that, that brought us down to $2,600. And with the $2,600, I already made the first payment, which was $217. And then we'll get into how we're going to budget, or not really budget, how we're going to pay that off, because we got to pay that off by December of next year anyway. And yeah, so now I want to pull this up to show you guys my thought process. It was $2,600 that we had to pay. I'm going to divide that by 12, and this is how I came up with that payment of $217. So $217 is already going out to the company. Again, it's 0% interest. And y'all, so let's go down here and auto sum. What is that total? Ooh, chair. Uh-oh. Did I do this right? Oh. Y'all see me struggling. Okay. There we go. So, total amount of money that comes out of our first paycheck, technically if my husband and I were getting paid on the same pay period, it would be $1,673. This is just our household bills. This is before we do anything else, like groceries, miscellaneous, any of that. This is all coming from just to take care of our home, right? Right. So, I wanted to do a breakdown, but I'll do it on here to make it easier. We're going to do this really quick just to show you guys what I'm responsible for. So, out of our life insurance policy, A is me, of course, because I let my husband's business stay his business. He's responsible for the electric bill. Life insurance for me is $35 a month. I bought something extra, so I pay $67 a month for this. And I cover vision. That's what VSP is. The mortgage we split, $569. And the playground we also split. So I wanted to do mental math, but I'm not even gonna try it. I feel like this would be, let me try my luck, 108.50. So let's pull the calendar out, y'all. Why my calendar didn't stay here? Calculator first of all. So 217 divided by 2, 108.50. Okay, girl, you still got it. So that's 108.50. Alright, so with that being said, y'all, let me make sure I do this right. Alright, so the total amount coming out of my paycheck for the first of the month is $796. Okay, going towards our household bills. So now let's switch over to the second paycheck. So actually I'm gonna go over this one more time really quick how I did it, even though I think you guys saw it, but I just want to make sure in case you're like, what's this doing? Okay, so again, in yellow, these are household bills that are due before the 17th of the month, which is generally with my first paycheck. So I go ahead and factor out all of the money that we have going out of our account in that time frame. This gave us a total amount of $1,673, but for me personally, of that I paid $796. Quick recap. Yeah, see my babies. Hey, KJ and Cherry Poo. Alright, so guys, my next one was on open recent one. Which ones? Okay, income versus debt. Boom. Hey y'all. So I wanted to show you guys my thought process. I have to back it up a little bit for you guys too. Before I even start budgeting, even though I know what I'll be paid each month, I would recommend going to view your paycheck each month, like just to make sure everything is adding up. Make sure you have all your days, all your hours. If you are hourly like me, you literally get paid by the minute, okay? We always focus and say I get paid by the hour, but technically you get paid by the minute. Mess around and only work 37 hours, 0.25, whatever, you're gonna get paid just that much, okay? So every pay period, I try to work a minimum of 80 hours per pay period. And then after, whenever our paycheck goes out, I go in to view it. I had an incident one time where my manager updated my profile, and once he updated my profile, it knocked out my dependents, and I ended up paying way more taxes than I needed to, but that was from a profile update. And when you have profile update for my company, it's your responsibility to make sure your tax information is correct. So from that moment on, I double check my stuff. I've also had where one of my days was not calculated, so I didn't get paid for working I don't work 14 days, working 10 days. I think I end up getting paid for like 9. So I always go in and double check, okay? Because people make mistakes. These are human errors. But anyway, let's jump into my second spreadsheet. So my second spreadsheet is called income versus debt, right? So this is the money that I have coming in versus the money that I have going out. You will see me use this spreadsheet moving forward within the year. This is something that I literally just created because once I saw my number, I'm thinking, girlfriend, how are you surviving? How are you doing this? What are you doing? So I wanted to break it down so I could see where I'm not going to say all of my money goes, where most of my money goes. After watching Dave Ramsey, and I'm going to do another video on that, he says every dollar should be accounted for, so you know where it's going. I'm not there yet, so I plan on being there, and I'm just going to continue to work on that. So with this one, I gotta pay Jesus. Okay, I pay Jesus first. Well, digitally he gets it. Okay. So I do $250 a month for tithing. Then you guys see my $569 that I do for the mortgage. Oh, I said $30 on the other spreadsheet, but apparently I am doing $40 for life insurance. But I know my life insurance is only $35, so I'm just paying extra. My furniture card, $63. I think on the other one I said $67. And VSP is $17. My car insurance, we pay $150, but that's going into the second half of the month bills. So really and truthfully, for the purpose of this video, we only have to discuss this first portion. Actually, not really. Let me finish. This is my first one, so please be patient with me on this budgeting video. So I'll just continue to go through it. We pay $300 a month with our car insurance, but that also includes our kids' life insurance policies as well. So our car insurance is really like $200, and then the kids' life insurance is $100. So that brings our grand total up to $300, and we just pay it all once a month and do $150 each. My car payment is $450. Cable is really internet, but it's $75. Our alarm system I cover is $62. Excuse me, our phone bill is $200, and I covered that as well. Our credit card, well, my credit card debt, is $725, and then I factor in $400 a month for groceries. Y'all know I was childish and spending $500, but I wanted to scale back a little bit and spend $100. I'm sorry, scale back $100 and just do $400. So yeah, total monthly expenses is $3,001. So here's what I need to hurry up and. Alright, you guys, my camera died, so sorry about that. I forgot what I left off with saying, but anyway, we'll just start here. Oh, now on this spreadsheet, you'll see a breakdown of how I spend my check. So we'll roll with the first one. So out of my first check, $125 the tithes, $569 for my mortgage, $40 for my life insurance, $63 for my furniture card. VSP is an additional vision insurance. I couldn't think, but additional vision insurance. With my credit card payments, I pay all of my credit card payments out of my first of the month check, so I pay it all at one time, which is $725. And then groceries, you guys know I only go to the grocery store once a month, and that's $400. So total out of my first of the month check is $1,939. Yeah, my feelings was hurt when I saw this the original time. Like, girl, you are tripping, but it's okay. So now, out of this amount, I'm also, that's not included, I put $250 in a savings account to pay off my credit cards, and I'm also doing the weekly savings challenge. So with the weekly savings challenge, $96, $104 on the second week, $96 on the third week, and technically while you're watching this video, it's $96 this week, which I've already done. So at the end of the month, I should have a total of $392 in that savings account, which will get me to $96 times 52 weeks a year to save $4,992. This 1 week I did 104 so that my balance could be $5,000 at the end of my 52 weeks. Okay, so I'll keep you guys posted on that and if I succeed. But currently right now, week 3, I've already put in my $96, so I'm tracking. But yeah, guys, this is how your girl spends her first of the month paycheck, and I'll do another video to show you guys with the second of the month paycheck what it's looking like for me. As you guys can tell, it's definitely a huge difference in between the first and the second of the month. I paid most of my bills at the first half of the month, and then my second paycheck, I get to play a little bit. So I hope you guys like this video. Please, 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 feedback is welcome. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. If you want me to break down something a little bit more, if you say, girlfriend, you doing too much with all these different spreadsheets, let me know. I am thinking about doing a planner just to see how that will work for me. But as y'all see, I am a bouncer. I like to bounce around a lot. I have a lot of thoughts and things like that. If you guys want me to show you how to create something that's super duper simple, as y'all see, I make like little notes, nothing spectacular, just something simple and easy for you to follow. And it does calculate. Typically y'all are missing a paid section, but y'all know me, usually I'll have paid, not paid, and things like that here. But for this purpose, I just wanted to give you guys an idea of how I do My check being that my husband pays the meat, which is the utility bills, which is what most people have to include in their stuff. But as y'all can see with the amount of credit card debt that I have, yeah, sis need to focus on that for a second. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far and you're not already subscribed, boo, go ahead and do so. And you guys know, if the love is real, please leave a comment below. And thanks so much for watching, you guys. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye.